Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Today we're exploring common law. It's a huge part of the American legal system, but it's not the kind of law written down by Congress or your state legislature. Instead, common law is often called judge-made law or case law. It's built from the ground up, one court case at a time. Imagine a situation where there's no specific statute or written rule to apply. A judge has to make a decision based on fairness, custom, and logic. That decision, and the reasoning behind it, becomes a guide for future judges facing similar cases. This is the heart of common law. The core principle that holds it all together is called stare decisis, which is Latin for to stand by things decided. It simply means that courts should follow precedent. Precedent is just a legal term for a past decision that sets an example. Think of it like a family rule. If your parents let your older brother stay out until 11 p.m. on a weekend, that sets a precedent. You can now argue that you should be allowed to do the same when you're his age. In the legal world, this creates consistency and predictability. People and businesses can have a reasonable expectation of how a court might rule because the law doesn't change wildly from one case to the next. Now, not all precedents are created equal. We have what's called binding precedent. This means a lower court, like a local trial court, must follow the decisions of a higher court in its same jurisdiction, like the U.S. Supreme Court or its state Supreme Court. It's not optional. Then there's persuasive precedent. A court in California might look at how a court in New York handled a unique cyberbullying case. The California court might find the New York court's reasoning persuasive and decide to adopt it, but it isn't required to. But what if a past decision was just plain wrong, or society has changed dramatically? Common law isn't stuck in the past forever. Precedent can be overturned by a higher court. A powerful American example of this is the Supreme Court case Brown v. Board of Education in 1954. It overturned the earlier precedent from Plessy v. Ferguson, which had established the separate but equal doctrine. The court recognized that separate was inherently unequal, and this new decision became the new precedent, changing the course of American history. This shows how common law can adapt and evolve. So, to sum it up, common law is a dynamic system built on judicial decisions. It works alongside statutory laws passed by legislatures, filling in the gaps and interpreting the rules. Judges use precedent to ensure fairness and consistency, but they also have the power to create new precedents or overturn old ones that no longer serve justice. It's a living, breathing part of our legal system that we inherited from England and have been shaping ever since. Thanks so much for watching this explanation of common law. If you found this video helpful and want to understand more about how our legal system works, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content. We'll see you in the next video.